Hey friends, I hope you're having a great day. I hope your practice is going well. I really enjoyed yesterday's conversation about timekeeping and play along resources that are available to us in helping us learn um, to help us play at a steady pace, but even beyond that. And one of the things I love about this growing community that we have is some of you share such great information with me that I just really like to pass on to the rest of our community. And so, a couple of our very consistent contributors of content shared some stuff yesterday that I really, really want to pass on to you because you'll find it so helpful, not just for timekeeping, but also the ability to play along. But that helps with timekeeping as well. So, one of our more frequent contributors, Mark C1234 Golf, how are you? And has shared some information with us on some Baudrin beats that it's like a Baudrin metronome to specific tunes and also to specific beats per minute. And also some other play along resources. And then I looked and found a couple others myself, and I really, really appreciate that. It is so great to hear from you guys and then to share it back. And side note, I like to use everybody's YouTube channel name because, not everybody wants their name out there in the universe. And I'm not saying that these two friends feel that way, but I really want to respect people. And so I'm, for the most part, unless you tell me otherwise, going to use your YouTube channel name. So what this friend shared is the first one, and then some of the things I found. BPM Celtic Backing Track Project. Whoo, that's a mouthful. So what this one does is they have a YouTube channel that it's growing, so it's not huge yet, but they've got a lot of tunes out there like Tam Lin, the Kesh Jig, Rights of Man, Drosy Maggie, quite a few. And what they do is, I'm pulling up the Kesh Jig, gonna mute that and let it run through the commercials that you and I don't want to hear. So I have selected one of the Kesh Jig tracks at a slower beats per minute, and then this is 95 beats per minute, and then they have the Kesh Jig at 95, 100 beats per minute, 105 beats per minute. You get the trend. And they've got it all the way up to oh my word, they've got it all the way up to 200 beats per minute. Yeah. So let's hear the 95 beats per minute. You could play along with this. That's really cool. I love that. Thank you for making that. And I have subscribed to that. I don't know why, but they only have 211 subscribers on this channel. It's a great channel. I'll put all these recommendations in the notes to this video. And a second one to share is a channel called Play Along Sessions. And so what I'm going to do is and the play along sessions, it's a slow session, so they don't tell you what beats per minute they're going to use, but they're going to play everything fairly slowly. So I'm going to select just Lilting Banshee for us to hear a bit of. So you can play along with that. And they've got a wide variety of tunes. Now, a gentleman named David Whelan has a channel. And David is primarily, let me double check this, he's primarily teaching guitar and banjo, but he also does jigs at a Baudrin rhythm at specific beats per minute. So I'm going to choose like a bodhrán backing track for a jig at 95 beats per minute.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just the bodhrán timekeeping. So you would call that like a bodhrán metronome. All right, one more. And again, I'm going to put all these links in the notes to this video. And another gentleman, Jan Antonsen, has a channel as well where he has like 3 different types. He does reels, jigs, and slip jigs at, he separates it by 10 beats per minute. So here's a slip jig bodhrán metronome at 70 beats per minute. All right, you can like choose any slip jig, for example, and play it at that rhythm. I think my preference is probably the beats per minute Celtic backing track project. Whew, again, mouthful. But those are all really good. I hope you enjoy those. That's good. So it's not just keeping time consistently, but it's also, you can play along with specific tunes. So that's pretty exciting. And I'd like to share just one other comment on this whole subject of timekeeping and foot tapping from another good friend in our community who's been sharing just some awesome thoughts and experience. Username of Anton V, F9619. How are you? Thanks. And so this friend has been a professional musician and in strict classical music sense, and so there's a lot of freedom to breaking into this beautiful Irish music. So I just want to read a couple of sentences from this friend. Use the metronome till you get the beat inside your body. Only then you won't need it anymore. Stamping your foot, to me, is a must in Irish music. Kevin Burke's legendary recording, If the Cap Fits, look that one up, my friends. He stamps his foot intending to be heard. It's part of the dance music. By the way, the comment goes, in professional classical music, stamping your foot is forbidden. You stamp your foot inside your shoe or you lose your job. Oh, man. So being able to really stamp your foot while you play is such a joy. I understand that. And I thank you both for these awesome comments. And I look forward to hearing more from the rest of you friends as well. So I received these awesome comments and I thought, well, today let's just share those. Keep your practicing going. Keep playing. These resources that we shared today, that our friends shared with us, are going to be so helpful to us. I am going to use them. And I'm going to send a note to the Beats Per Minute project folks and ask for more. So until next time, my friends, this is Scott Shade. Happy low D whistling.